Hey guys, I'm John with Hops and Brews, and today let's take a trip on the Speedway. So, back in my taproom days, this beer was an extremely rare keg to find. It was even extremely hard to just get a case of bottles of these to sell. So even if you found a single bottle of this beer, you would buy it and enjoy it, trust me. But now, the good people over at Alesmith Brewing started releasing some of their barrel-aged Speedway Stout variants into the 12-ounce form factor, allowing it to be distributed much wider and available to you and me a lot easier. So I wanted to see if Alesmith's Vietnamese barrel-aged Speedway Stout still lives up to the hype that I remember it. Let's check it out. This beer comes in at a 14.2% ABV, a 70 IBUs. It gets an average rating on Untapped of 4.56. We traditionally brewed gallons of Vietnamese coffee with a fin-style filter that gently percolates water through the ground coffee. The result is a chocolatey and bold-tasting coffee that perfectly complements the notes of oak, vanilla, and bourbon barrel in this massive barrel-aged stout, a true Alesmith legend.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain.
All right, so let's check this beer out. I mean, I haven't had this in years, and I remember it being so fantastic, so phenomenal. It was wonderful. And then I saw it in a 12-ounce form. I was like, I gotta buy it. You can get it in the regular form, but the barrel aged, oh, fantastic. It smells so good. You get bourbon, you get chocolatey coffiness. Honestly, it smells better than like Bourbon County Stout. Cheers. Oh, wow, yeah. Ooh. Okay, I actually have some critiques on this beer. It tastes a lot like I remember it. A lot like I remember it. I mean, it's amazing. You get bourbon barrels, you get vanilla, you get coffee, you get chocolate, you get everything the description talks about, and it comes out perfectly. The body is thicker than, say, the Goose Island Bourbon County Stout, but it is thinner than I was expecting it to be. I kinda actually don't mind it that much because it's no longer that thick syrupiness that's gonna take me a long time, but it's not thin soda-esque that I thought, Goose Island was. It makes me think, oh, this is a big Russian Imperial style stout, but I can finish it myself. And I really like that it's the 12 ounce because that makes me think I can. Now there are flavors in here I do think that taste a little young. What I mean by that is that some of them just don't blend well together. It almost is just these harsh jumps. It's a really good beer. This is a 4.0 plus beer, but I remember it being a 4.5, really good beer. It was super smooth. This is about 3/4 smooth, and there's about 25%. It's a bit harsh, it's a bit much. Now, here's the problem though with aging this particular beer. Coffee does not age well in bourbon barrel aged beer. In all honesty, you don't want to age it more than 1 year. Anything after that, coffee usually starts to develop what is a sour style note. So what I like that Alesmith is doing with their Speedway Stout line, and I hope more breweries start doing this and recognizing in their bigger barrel-aged beers or just bigger ABV beers, it's offering them in a smaller ounce count form factor. Whether it's the 8-ounce cans or the 12-ounce bottles. Sometimes I don't really want a 14, 19.9 barrel-aged beer in a 16-ounce can or a 22-ounce bomber. The price point is going to automatically just kill me right there. And I'm not gonna be able to have more than one of them. I really like the fact that this is something I can buy multiple of. It is so approachable. When you look at a 14% beer, you're like, okay, that's $7, that's 50 cents a percentage. That's a steal. And with this quality, definitely a steal. I look at double, triple IPAs that are 9, 10%, and they're $11, $12 for, you know, a pint. And it's hard to finish those. I don't want to drink all of that. This is fantastic for the size and price point. I want to go buy more of these. I want to give these out to people as gifts. Or like, this is a good beer. I'll totally buy a 4-pack of this. However, like I said, this particular beer does feel young. I think it does need a little bit of aging to it. However, if you do decide to pick one of these up, don't age it for too long. Like I said, that coffee flavor can turn into almost a sour note. I think this is a great beer. It's living up to the hype. Maybe not quite the hype that I quite remember it to, but I will probably put this above, say, the Goose Island standard version of Bourbon County Stout. And, you know, a few dollars cheaper. So if you find some of this, honestly, probably worth the price if you can find it for $9 or under. Cheers. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Remember, hit like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media stuff. Have you ever had a Speedway Stout before from Alesmith? Now they have a plethora of versions out there, and back in my day, they only came in the 22-ounce bombers. I am so happy they're starting to come out with the 12-ounce variants. So, what do you think of this beer? And coffee barrel-aged beers in general? See ya.